I'd like to talk to you about a film which I saw recently which touched me, which moved me, and which quite possibly changed me, and I think it might change you too. It's the new film starring Julia Roberts. It's called Eat, Pray, Love, and it's based on a best-selling story about a rich, overprivileged, healthy American living in a lovely house who decides that the pain of existence is just too much and decides to go off for a year around the world to discover herself. And in her journey, she learns an important lesson, that learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. Think about it.
I'm going to Italy, and then I'm going to India, and I'm going to end the year in Bali.
Now, watching the film really made me want to read the book. Not the original book, of course, that would be far too much like hard work, but this, the press book, which is given out at screenings to tell journalists what to say about the film. Here are some comments from some of the people who made this movie. This from the director: I think that it's a very specific and very visual story, but in a way it's appealing because it's a universal story that can apply to anybody. It's so true. Which of us can honestly say that we couldn't afford to take a year off work, to go to Rome, to go to India, to go to Bali, to eat, drink, be merry, and have sex with Javier Bardem on a beach without worrying about our credit card bills? It could happen to all of us, but it just happened to happen to the person in this story. There are other gems in here as well. Listen to this, because I think this speaks to all of us. The director says, I love the scene in Rome where Julia spends the afternoon on the floor eating a perfect meal. I think that in my day-to-day life, I try to savor the little experiences and try not to have an outcome to the day. That's what I learned on a personal level being part of this project. Well, I learned something too as well. During the course of the movie, Julia learns to enjoy food. We see loads of Julia eating food. She eats spaghetti, she eats Indian food, she drinks. She encourages her friend to embrace her muffin top because, as she says, weight doesn't matter. Interestingly enough, Julia seems to say a size 6 all the way through the movie, despite all the eating of food that she does. But then I realized that actually there's an implied word in that title. To me, and I hope to you, the film will always be Eat, Pray, Love, Vomit.